Okay, guys, I got the instruction in the dressing room. I want a clean fight, okay? Tough clock. Good luck.
I have no idea what's about to happen.
Hector Afu out of Panama. He worked the Fonfara cleverly bout, which saw 1,400 punches thrown by Fonfara, who was among the top 4 or 5 light heavyweights in the world, depending on the rankings that you personally pay attention to. And for Joe Smith Jr., it's no question the first top-level opponent that he has ever faced. He's 26 years old, out of Mastic Beach, Long Island, New York, 21-7, 17 by knockout.
Marv, it's a huge test for him tonight. Joe Smith stepping out of New York for the first time, and you know, fighting Fonfara, a guy who's been in with top-level opposition. Adonis Stevenson, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. and Nathan Cleverly. So a lot for Joe Smith Jr. to see here in this first round.
Fonfara in the black trunks, in line to become the mandatory challenger for the light heavyweight title holder Adonis Stevenson. So a win over Smith is of significance. And Fonfara is the overwhelming favorite. 2 years ago, Fonfara lost to Stevenson in a very tough fight. Fonfara knocked down in the 1st and 5th rounds, and he knocked Stevenson down in the 9th. Stevenson won by unanimous decision.
Nice left hook by Joe Smith a second ago. Fonfara came back with his own punch. You know, it's going to be interesting here in these first few rounds. You know, one thing Joe Smith can do, Marv, is he can punch. So Fonfara's got to be careful early, but got to get in position to set up those power punches.
And as you can hear, Fonfara, big crowd favorite. There is a large Polish population here in the city of Chicago. Fonfara, 28 years old. He was born in Poland, just outside of Warsaw. But he's been living here in Chicago over the last 10 years.
Nice body shot by Joe Smith a second ago. He said he wanted to get to the body of Fonfara early because he can't take a body shot so good. And I'm sitting next to a guy who knows a thing or two about body punching, Errol Spence. Errol? Oh, Smith.
Oh! Down goes!
Wow.
He's out of it. Look at this.
Joe Smith!
That was a nice right hand.
Joe Smith knocks down Andrew Fonfara. This crowd is stunned.
He said he had power, BJ. He's showing it.
Fonfara in trouble. Smith continues with combinations. It's again, he goes down.
It's all over. Unbelievable. We talked about the power of Joe Smith, and he showed it right there. 10,000 people are stunned.
The referee, Hector Afu, with a very quick decision and the right decision.
Great performance.
I don't even know what to say right now, Barb. I got to see the replay, but we talked about the power. He said he wanted to get to the body of Fonfara early. He did that. He set him up with some body shots, came up top, and showed that big-time power that his team told us about yesterday in the fighter meetings.
Joe Smith Jr., 26 years old. He has spent most of his career fighting on club cards in the New York area, and as Liam mentioned a moment ago, between bouts he works construction as a union laborer to supplement his income. He is as he puts it, a Union 66 laborer in the Long Island area.
What a huge win for Joe Smith and the Labor 66 Union. I mean, these guys, they all went to the somewhere to watch the fight together in Long Island. He told us yesterday in the fighter meeting, everyone's getting together, they're going to have a big party, and when he gets back, there's going to be a massive celebration, Mark, because he's left everyone in this auditorium in total shock.
Smith has never fought anywhere but in the East Coast 17 times in the New York area. He's only fought past 6 rounds twice, both in his last 3 fights. Errol Spence, you look stunned also.
I'm stunned. I'm speechless. I didn't expect him to knock out Fonfara like that.
Let's take a look at how it happened. Marv walked through. You see a nice overhand right by Fonfara. He actually had Joe in a little bit of trouble. But always remember, the guy with power and the guy can punch. You can't be over aggressive like that. You have to stay in your boxing position. And the overhand right and the heavy hands of Joe Smith Jr. got Fonfara in trouble. Here we're looking at the second knockdown. Straight punches right down the middle and just overwhelming Fonfara with hooks, uppercuts. Fonfara still doesn't know where he's at.
Great finish.
And the referee made the right call.
And Fonfara had Smith wobbly right before Smith dropped him.
Yeah, he did.
He got careless.
But you got to remember, the most dangerous fighter is a hurt fighter. Sometimes, you know, like you back someone and you back a certain animal into a corner, that's when he attacks and bites the hardest, and that's exactly what Joe Smith Jr. did.
And Andrew Fonfara is a guy who has come on after a questionable start to his pro career, lost 2 of his first 12 fights, had only 3 knockouts his first 15, then came up with 13 KOs in his last 17, but a far different story here tonight in Chicago. The 26-year-old out of Long Island, the oldest of 8 children, a family of 7 brothers and 1 sister, has come up with a huge upset as he knocks out Andrew Fonfara.